Welcome, Deronda here with Foods 101. The holidays are here and I want to show you how to make this cranberry, pecan, or pecan bread. Absolutely festive for the Thanksgiving Day season as well as your Christmas season. The ingredients you're going to need for this is 1 cup of sour cream, 1.5 cups of butter at room temperature, 3 eggs, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of pure lemon extract, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And the star of the show are these fresh whole cranberries. You can purchase these in the produce section of your supermarket. You're going to need 2 cups. Make sure you rinse them well under fresh, clean, running tap water, and make sure you get them dried on fresh, clean paper towels, and 1/2 cup of pecans, or pecans, however you want to say it. It's all right. If you'd like to switch this out with walnuts, you may, or if you'd like to leave the nuts out altogether, you may. Let me show you how we're going to get this started. Add your salt, baking powder into the flour. Whisk it around until all these ingredients are well blended, or if you'd like to use a fork, you may. Set this off to the side. I'm adding my butter here into a large mixing bowl, and you see how soft that butter is? That's what you're looking for. And to get it to that softness, you can nuke it in the microwave 5-10 seconds at a time till you get the softness on your butter here. Add all that sugar with a hand mixer or a KitchenAid. You want to beat this on medium-high until it's nice and fluffy. And looking like this. Make sure that you scrape down the sides of your bowl. Add all 3 eggs. And go back up to medium-high and make sure you incorporate your eggs very well with your butter and sugar mixture. This should take about 1 minute. Be sure to scrape down the sides of your bowl as you go. Time to add all that sour cream. I love using a spatula because you want to get all of that goodness out of your bowls. Add your vanilla extract and your lemon extract. And if you'd like to substitute lemon extract with your orange extract, you may in this recipe. Continue beating on medium-high until all these ingredients are well incorporated. Make sure you scrape down the bowl as you go. After a minute, we're going to add 1/3 of our flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt at a time. Start on low. And we're going to incorporate this flour into those wet ingredients until you can no longer see the flour. If you start off on high speed, you're going to end up with a flour shower because all this flour is going to go flying everywhere, and you definitely don't want to be cleaning that up in your kitchen. Once you can no longer see the flour, you can increase your speed, and you're going to mix this for about 15 seconds. Add the additional 1/3 of that flour. Start on low, and then increase your speed for about 15 seconds. Scrape down the sides of your bowl. Add the last of our flour and do the same thing. That looks fantastic. We're going to fold in those whole cranberries with our nuts. By folding it in, we're just going to roll the batter over these 2 ingredients until it's well blended. This time, you want your oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm baking my bread in 2 4 by 6 inch loaf pans. I've greased these really well and I've floured them. If you want to use a cooking spray, you may, but I love that technique of just greasing it and flouring it. I think it helps your bread to rise evenly here on the sides of your pan. I'm generously going to divide the dough in half. And we want to take this all the way to the top. You may want to push it down in there so you don't get any little air bubbles. It's a durable dough, so you're not going to hurt it. I can smell that vanilla extract and that lemon extract. Woo! It's going to be a fantastic moist dough. I can already tell by the texture of the batter. Before baking, I love to garnish the tops of my bread with the flavor that the bread carries throughout. And then I'm going to garnish with some pecans. This way, before you cut into it, you're going to know the wonderful ingredients in this delicious bread. Mash it right down into your bread. It won't come tumbling off once it's baked. This is off to that preheated oven on the middle rack for 1 hour. Use your timer and no peeking. Taking my bread out of the oven. This baked exactly an hour. To make sure it's completely baked, you're going to insert a toothpick, pull it out. There's no dough on that toothpick, so these are completely baked. Let these cool in their pan for 15 minutes before we remove them. 15 minutes are up. We're just going to jiggle this pan until they're loose, and since this is foil, we can just kind of pull it out around the sides, and this should come out very nicely because it was greased and floured. Look at the steam coming up. And we're gonna let this sit here for an additional 30 minutes, and then I'll cut into it. I'll show you what it tastes like, and look how beautiful that is. Make sure you grease and flour your pans very well. I can't wait to show you what this looks like on the inside. And when you're cutting into your bread, you always want to make sure you use a serrated knife. You see those little teeth? That'll make all the difference in how you get these slices on your bread. Now, it's still really super warm, so it's probably going to crumble and fall apart a little. Oh my yums. Look at that. And looky there on the inside. All right, we got to give it a try. It's still super duper warm. You may even be able to see. Ooh, look at that cranberry in there. All right, we got to give this a try. Here goes. Wow, moist. Love that crunch from the pecan and that cranberry. The fresh cranberry with that lemon extract and the vanilla extract. It's out of this world. And look how moist this is. It just springs right back. Yep, it's still a little warm. I'm Deronda with Foods 101. Leave me a comment. Give me thumbs up. Hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos. I'll catch you all back here the first Saturday of December to show you how to make these delicious edible Christmas gifts. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll catch you lovely people later.